And welcome back, everybody, for Campaign 1, Episode 6, that we're at least temporarily naming A Murder Most Foul. Last time we played, our spacefarers entered into one of the very large buildings in the Ebony Towers district, the Karen Tower, with over 350 floors, splitting the group into 3 different, smaller infiltration units. The smallest group, SHINUK and BOWZER, managed to get all the way up to the 349th floor to meet with a up-and-coming drug dealer, arms dealer, just an up-and-comer in the criminal organization here on Bone Fortuna, the pirate city. And after a brief discussion and finding out that Diamond was not just any old drug dealer, but actually an old friend of SHINUK's who served with him many years past, they've been working together off and on throughout the years. They came to somewhat of a ceasefire, and the group had a decision to make. Who would they kill? Would they kill Diamond, or would they kill Stall Tipton, another one of SHINUK's friends, associates, a casino owner, and another pretty large member of the criminal organization? After much deliberation, the group came to terms with their idea, flipping multiple coins just to make a couple of decisions, but the unanimous decision at the very end was to kill Stall Tipton and join forces with Diamond, as it would be much more lucrative in the long run. After encountering a few people who were following you, you managed to kill them, hide their bodies in an alley, and take some of their belongings, including a data pad, which began transmitting your signal directly from SHINUK's apartment. Fearing that people were coming, in a spray of passion, ZUGA shot a hole through the middle of the data pad, and you all ran, making your way to the apartment of one KIDDERZ, our Ysoki member, who is actually not going to be here tonight, so he's not going to be doing too much talking. But you guys are now in his apartment. There's a vague feeling of safety, and you guys can now pick up here.
So last we left off was planning, right?
Yes.
Okay, and we have to go into Tipton. So what do you guys think? Should we just make a call to set up an appointment and run in guns blazing, or are we going to try and go on Mission Impossible again?
Seems like a lot of guys to kind of go at once, and I mean, I say this in the nicest way possible, but it's not like we have the best fighters in all the land. I mean, I seem to hit somebody every single time we get in a fight. So I don't know if that's a good idea.
I say we set up an appointment, or try to.
Okay, so let's call and set up an appointment, and we're going to need an escape route probably, or at least a place to reconvene, because once this happens, word will travel fast and a lot of people aren't going to like us.
We could do this quietly. Maybe poison. If we keep it quiet in the office, people may not notice. We'll walk out.
It's an option. Poison his drink, poison a cigar. What do you think? We can always act like we are about to go into business with them and cheers to celebrate.
Where are we going to find the poison that would be needed? Do you have any hookups?
Probably have to call around and see if we can find someone discreet without any other contacts knowing about it. Otherwise, it'll double back to us. Reda Beta. Doesn't she have some hookups like that?
I could just use my psychokinetic hand and snap his neck.
So Reda Beta, much like Stall Tipton, is a pretty prominent member of the underworld here. More in this kind of neighborhood, the Barrens, for lack of a better term. She and Tipton don't necessarily see eye to eye, but they work together regardless, just because they work out of the same area. She would probably have information on him, and like I told you previously, despite your efforts to follow or track Tipton in the past to get more information on him before you started working with him, you were never able to find like his living quarters or his abode or anything like that. The only place you've ever actively seen him out in the open is at the casino.
Okay, so maybe we go to Rita, get some info, get some poison, and then work our way forward from there.
So
Make
right
our way
now,
over, shall we?
well, so right now it is about 9 in the evening. So Rita's is still open. So if you guys would like to head over there, that is definitely an option.
Will she
Yeah.
even help us do this?
It's a good chance she will.
Okay.
I mean, we'd have to tell the real reason why we need the poison.
Yeah, we don't say exactly. We could just say it's for something else.
Just tell her we need to get rid of rats.
I guess we're gonna head over there.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go over.
Put us over to that map then. Okay, so you guys arrive at the familiar site of Reda Beta's The Rock Diner, not in your familiar booth. There's once again a large Vesk warrior, some sort of bodyguard or something, standing at the front of the door who just kind of nods as you all begin to walk into the diner. Unlike your couple previous visits, you guys notice that the diner is not as packed. There only being about 10 to 15 individuals who all don't work here. As you step up to the bar, a familiar face, the face of Kimiko, turns around. Oh, it's so nice to see you. You guys are coming here quite often. This is, I mean, pretty much every day for the last 3 days.
What can we say? It's our favorite place.
She kind of looks at the food that she's holding, like the couple plates that she's holding, about to walk out to one of the tables, and looks back up. Well, I don't think it's for the food. She says, I'll be right with you, and then begins walking to deliver the plates. So as the rest of you begin to file in, this woman right here kind of eyes you guys as you all sit down, and then just gets up and begins walking off. Can I have 2 of you roll perception? TRON 23 and Bignes with a 17. You guys both notice as she gets up, still eyeing you guys, and TRON, as you still haven't fully entered, but you see this woman kind of keeping eye contact with the group sitting at the table, and as she gets out the door, she kind of briskly begins to walk faster and faster while dialing a number on her comm unit.
I say to the group that someone may be alerting that we're here.
Stop it real quick.
I quickly, covertly, well, I should say covertly,
Okay.
walk over, try to, because it was this lady, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Try and grab her.
Okay, go ahead and roll a stealth check for me.
Uh-oh. I got 4 arms. This ain't gonna end well. Told you!
It's a natural 1. As you begin trying to covertly run after her, there's part of the sidewalk, very familiar to most people who've walked on city streets or sidewalks. Part of the concrete is like broken and bent up, and you immediately trip and fall on your face right here. And as you do, she turns, like her eyes go wide for a minute, and then she just begins sprinting.
I radioed to the group. I missed the bitch.
Good job, pervert.
Do we want to try to go after her?
Yeah, let only split up. Maybe a group that's outside and somebody else go, and while we handle inside here.
ZUGA hops on Beep Boop and does a full dash.
Okay.
She
try
just
and
burn
get
out
out
in the
there.
diner.
Yeah.
She just Tokyo drifted around that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone in the diner stops and turns, and like for a moment they look terrified as they see this tank with a grenade launcher strapped to it.
I point to the blue furball. This way. She went this way, pointing upwards.
So as you guys begin heading up, you see her briefly like head into an alley, and we will get back to you chasing her in just a moment because that'll be on a different map. Is anyone else
Okay.
going with TRON and ZUGA?
I'm gonna tag along with them since I'm not the best at negotiating.
Okay.
Me too.
Okay, so we have SHINUK, ice cream sandwich, and Binds, as well as Binds' drone in the bar still. Kimiko kind of comes up behind you guys. What was that about? That little furball just drove out of here like 60 miles an hour on a tank.
Yeah, I think she forgot a wallet somewhere.
If you say so. And she kind of leads her way around the bar. So, What is it that you're really here for? Because, like I said, it's definitely not the food.
We're here to see Rita. Is she available?
She's kind of busy right now. Let me go check with her real quick.
I hope she's shaving her beard.
I won't mention that part. Is there a reason for your business with her? Something that I can tell her?
No, just tell her it's important. Business as usual.
All
You
right.
see her now.
As Kimiko walks away, she seems a little bit uncertain. She keeps looking back at you guys as she disappears into the kitchen.
And I say to ice cream sandwich and vines, this doesn't look too good.
Okay, so
Well, let's just keep your pants on.
okay, so as you all quickly follow this woman, so you guys come out onto the street and you see her running to a parked car on the side of the road. As you do, she looks back and starts reaching for the door handle. What are you guys doing?
Yeah, I look around for a rock or something on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And then, do I find one, I guess?
Yeah, there's scattered debris.
Okay, I pick up a rock and I throw it at her, trying to hit her in the back of the head as she tries to get into the car.
Okay. So, just... Go ahead.
I was just saying, I'm going to just try and drive over as fast as I can.
Alright. So, let me go ahead and, at this moment, I want to do... Tron, you can either just roll, hit your dexterity ability score and roll that, or you can roll an athletics check. Tron.
I'll go athletics.
Okay.
Eh.
Yeah, as you throw the rock, it pings into the side of the car, and she seems even more frantic now. ZUGA, as you start moving even quicker to her, you can get about right here. Is there anything you want to do?
I don't really want to attack her because I don't... Can I, jump and grab her? Jump on her from the tank?
Yeah, roll an acrobatics check. You're known for acing those, so...
I don't know.
And as you jump towards her, you catch her leg for a moment and she just kicks you off. Your back is splayed across the ground, and she gets in the car and it begins to zoom off. And I can have all four of you make perception checks.
God, I thought he was going to say, you tripped, fell off beep boop, and he just ran you over.
You said a perception
I
check.
have 14.
Yes. Okay, so Tron and NODARO, you guys notice this vehicle is marked with the same symbol for the Yakuza organization that operates here.
So I have a question. So how is the car already pretty much out of sight, or is it still pretty near?
So you see it going up the street, and it goes about 300 feet, and it's going about 60 miles an hour, so it'd be pretty hard for you to catch up. But then it turns right, looking like it's heading towards the Ebony Towers district.
Well, that didn't go exactly to plan.
It's you're kind of covered in rubbish from the ground, just rocks and stuff falling out of your fur, a little bit of dirt.
Man.
I walk over to ZUGA and help her up and then say, come on, get back on your little tank. Let's go.
Thanks.
Okay.
I have a question. Well, no, I'll ask this to, I guess, ZUGA and see how if she would or not. So, ZUGA, let me ask you, in situations like this, would you have some sort of tracking, bullet beacon thing you can shoot onto an object from your tank?
I
Aren't you
have.
good with computers? Finger wave this?
I mean, maybe if I was hooked to the grid, I could see if I could track them that way, but it would be very difficult because I'd have to find cameras and then... I mean, I could follow them eventually and see where they had gone probably, but I don't have a tracker or anything. I didn't buy one. I'd have to get one.
So, as you all begin making your way back to the diner, the rest of you in the diner, it's been about more than 10 minutes since Kimiko left to go to the back office, and she has not come back to apprise you of anything.
Well, SHINUK, don't even eat and I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, this is taking too long. and it's not feeling right. Something's off.
And can I have Ice Cream and Binds and SHINUK roll perception checks real quick?
I'm sorry, you need Media's roll as well, perception?
Yep, all three of you. Okay, so Binds, you're the only one who immediately notices this, but there are armed individuals who look to be like staging themselves outside the door.
Hey guys, I think we got trouble outside.
Yeah.
TRON, BOWZER, NODARO, and ZUGA, as you guys begin rounding the corner to the front of the diner, you see these 6 armed individuals like staging outside this door. They seem to be communicating via comms very quietly, so you can't quite make out what they're saying from this distance. They don't seem to notice you guys outside yet.
That doesn't look good.
I want to comms to the guys inside and ask if they're still okay.
You guys in there, are you good? Do you know what? Is there anything going on in there?
Yeah, it's not looking too good right now. We've got people outside lining up. We haven't spoken to Rita yet.
SHINUK, not to interrupt you, but you notice that the denizens of the diner begin getting up from their seats as well. You see the servers begin to head back towards the kitchen.
Do you guys need a quick out? I have a smoke grenade.
I look over to ZUGA and then ask what kind of ammo is she running inside this tank?
Beep Boop has a frag grenade and a smoke grenade.
I have a hollow grenade, so maybe we can use as a distraction for a hologram while they sneak out.
Are there any windows?
There are windows. So there's a window right here. This whole front panel is all windows. And then there's also a back door out of here as well. And in the 2 bathrooms, there's windows. Go ahead.
Can I see what kind of window it is, if it's something I could break?
They seem to be some sort of polycarbonate, like glass-like material, but not quite glass. A bullet would probably go through, but a grenade might just bounce off of it.
Let me ask you this: how tall is this building?
This building, so from floor to ceiling on the interior is about 12 feet.
On the exterior, let me ask you this: how hard would it be to get on top of this?
To get on top is about 25 feet.
Would it be easy?
You could roll an acrobatics or an athletics check to climb up there.
Bug Girl. I say over to Bug Girl, hey, take that hollow grenade, get up on the roof, try and get them a distraction, and ZUGA can get ready with a smoke grenade if things go south real fast. Can just blind them.
I was thinking we could smoke the front door. They'd run to this back window and we'd get them out that way.
Yeah, but looking at these windows, they look
better?
polycarbonate. We might not be able to bust them out.
Would
It's
it not
usually
better?
depth impact resistant.
Would it not be better to do the hollow grenade near the entrance?
But I don't want them to see where you threw it from, is why I'm saying that. If you can get up on the roof and then drop it over here to distract them to look this way, and or a different direction, so that the inside group can try and get to the out or go through the back side of the place.
Okay, well, what do we want to make the hologram of that will get their attention? Maybe I can make it have a hologram of them so they think they're somewhere else while they're running out the back door.
Make it look like he's outside and inside. Confuse them.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, so what do I need to roll to try and climb on top of the building?
Athletics or acrobatics?
You're a bug. Don't you have wings? Oh, she only rolled a 15.
That's better than a 1.
Shut up. That was an accident. I told you I got 4 arms.
So, as you begin scaling the outside of the wall, you manage to get onto the roof. Not necessarily unseen from bystanders, but the guards at the door seem too distracted to notice you getting on the roof. So you are, for all intents and purposes, on the roof of the building.
Okay, so I'm a sneak over, so I'm kind of above where they are.
Okay,
And
go ahead and roll a stealth check for me.
I motioned to ZUGA while this is going on to come back this way, so if things go awry, she can smoke them. Oh shit. You just
Sorry,
slipped and fell off the roof.
So as you're moving across the roof, your foot catches a loose shingle that falls and hits the ground over here. Immediately, these three individuals turn over and look up, and they spot you. One of them immediately yells, "They're escaping! Hurry, cover the roof!" You see this guy kind of peel off and starts heading towards this side of the building. And then one of these guys also peels off to the other side. So go ahead.
Okay, go ahead. No, I was gonna say I was gonna jump right into combat with him immediately.
Yeah, we'll do combat in just a second. Actually, if people want to start rolling initiative, that's perfectly fine. Make sure to click on your token before you roll. So, as this is happening, everyone is staging up outside. Michelle has been seen on the roof. The three individuals inside of our group of spacefarers, you guys see the small form of Reda Beta coming from behind, and she just says, "I'm sorry. They put a hit out on you. It's too much to pass up, you understand." Immediately, she starts walking backwards and puts a button, and a door closes right here.
So I don't trust women with beards.
Okay, so first up is going to be SHINUK. SHINUK, what are you going to do as this door closes, closing out the kitchen, and you see everyone in the building start pulling weapons?
Everyone in the building, all the patrons, everybody's pulling weapons?
It looks like all the patrons were not patrons at all.
Oh, fuck.
At this point, you start to recognize a few of them as some of Rita's enforcers.
Okay. Even this, what is this right here? That's also...
He just jumped over the counter and is pulling up his gun.
I need to make a run for it or get behind this counter and fight. Yeah, I'm gonna hop behind this counter.
Okay, that's easy enough to do. Yeah, so you have your back against the counter. You see this Vesk holding his gun, just kind of staring you down as you jump over.
Yep, and then I'm gonna shoot this guy here.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack roll. You're using your skip shot pistol?
Yep.
Alright, that's a 19. That's definitely gonna hit. As you fire off the gun, the blast quickly subsides into nothingness before appearing again just millimeters from his torso, smashing into him and pushing him against the drink dispenser. As it hits him, his arm kind of goes limp for a moment before turning at you, and his smile fades away into like a snarled kind of grimace. It seems like he has his eyes locked on you. Are you doing anything else? You have more movement.
Yeah, I'm gonna tuck behind this counter right here.
Okay.
And I end my turn.
All right, ZUGA, it is your turn. You see one of these individuals running towards you guys. You can see through the window. Everyone in the bar is now aiming their guns and a variety of other weapons at your three party members.
You said that the glass looks like it would take a bullet, but a grenade of some kind would bounce off.
Yeah, it would have to be a high velocity projectile to break through. It is polycarbonate glass, so it's meant to like withstand like bludgeoning and stuff like that, but not necessarily gunfire.
Okay, what about the walls?
If you toss a grenade next to the wall, there's a good chance it'll blow a hole in the wall.
Okay, so we'll blow a hole in the wall.
You could blow a hole in the glass. It's just a grenade won't shatter the glass just by shooting a grenade at it.
Well, I would like to make a mess.
Okay. Where at?
Oh.
Because there's not a lot of places that are near you that you are not also near.
I want Beep Boop to go over here and blow right into this wall with just a grenade. And then I will run up here out of like as far as I can. I think it's here, so I can shoot. Are these little like pillars?
Yeah, those are small pillars meant to stop.
I hide
vehicles from
behind
going
this.
up. Okay, sounds good.
I'll hide behind that and shoot at this guy.
Okay, sounds good. So, go ahead and roll a stealth check first, since you're hiding behind there.
Okay, stealth for myself. There
you go. 11.
11.
Okay. You feel hidden. Go ahead and roll your attack against that guy. You're doing the one that's closer to you, this guy?
Yes.
Okay. Yep, go ahead and roll
I'm
your
gonna
attack.
miss TRON though, right? Nobody's in my way.
Are you shooting a bullet or a grenade?
a bullet.
Okay, then don't roll a natural 1 and you won't hit Tron.
Okay.
Oh God. I tuck my arms in all tightly. I start praying to
Okay.
God.
There you go. That's really good. So yeah, you pull up the Desert Eagle that's about the size of one of your arms, and as you hold it with 3 of your arms all together, and you fire it off. It blasts into the leg of this guy, who immediately like collapses on the ground for a moment. You see blood like pooling on the ground. You do. So now I need you to roll for Beep Boop for his grenade launcher.
Okay. And if does he need to go farther away to make sure not to hit NODARO?
Yeah, he'll probably want to be like up around here to not hit NODARO.
Okay. There we go. With the frag hitting this wall.
Yeah.
Am I still not on the roof, or did I fall off the roof?
NODARO's on the roof, so she's
fine.
Actually there. Yeah, she's fine.
Okay. So I can just so let's roll.
I'm gonna hide her token since she's on the roof for now.
Okay. Oh
Oh
no!
It's a natural 1. Okay, so the grenade fires. He overshoots it. It slams into the wall and then slams back towards him. So we need to. He takes 6 points of damage.
Okay.
So if you
that
click
goes
on
in
his
the
token,
red.
that goes in the red. So -6.
Oh. So he takes 6 points of damage. So
yeah, and then it's about to be more upsetting because the grenade goes off. So under your attacks, push frag grenade.
Oh no.
For Beep Boop or yourself, yeah, either one.
Oh no. Oh no.
So he takes another 6 points of damage.
Okay. So he's down.
So Beep Boop is malfunctioning and no longer functional currently.
Oh no.
So you hear Beep Boop kind of make a Wilhelm scream like wail as the grenade goes off. You see the shrapnel has wedged itself in his tire treads, and his cannon kind of wilts and falls as all his processes begin to shut down.
Oh darn, so he didn't blast a hole at all, just himself.
Yeah, there's no hole in the wall.
Oh, okay. I guess that's end my turn.
Okay. Bowser, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm just gonna pretty much just go straight to this guy, and I am going to smack him with my claw.
Okay, and you have advantage, so you roll twice and take the higher number because he is prone on the ground with a bullet in his leg. Alright, that's a natural 1. As you go down to claw him, immediately something hits you, and it looks like somebody threw a rock at you, and it throws you off balance. Your attack misses him, and now he is on the ground pointing his gun up.
Yeah, and that's then my...
Yep. So after you, it is these 3 guys who are closest to you. The one on the ground is going to fire his gun. As he shoots up at you, his laser rifle, that is a 13. Does a 13 hit your blue number? No, it does not. So in the blue circle, that's your energy AC. So he misses as your claw misses him, and you manage to knock his gun away just briefly. The other 2 are also going to fire. That's a 16 and a 12. So one of them is going to hit you. And you are going to, from your red circle, subtract 4. So you take 4 points of damage as you get hit with a laser rifle shot. It kind of pings you in the shoulder, leaving a scorch mark and a small burn hole that doesn't go too deep, but it singes the fur off of your shoulder. After that, binds. It is you and SD K4R.
Was everybody's in here? All these people are
enemies.
Okay, jump over the bar here.
Okay. Also, an easy enough a maneuver.
For this guy with my, I think I have a sword, right?
Yeah, I think you have a sword and a spear.
Take a swipe at him with my sword.
Okay. Do it. That's a 6. 6 is not going to hit. As you swing towards him, he ducks. Your sword slams into the drink dispenser, slicing into the aluminum-like material that it's made of. And he just kind of grins up at you. Is SDK4R doing anything?
DK is just gonna crawl across the corner a little bit,
Okay.
and then he's gonna use his pistol shot at the same guy.
Awesome. The tactical semi-auto pistol that he's equipped with cocks back for a moment as it fires, shooting this guy in the lower jaw, just blowing his jaw to the ground. He's no longer smirking. Also, he is dead, so he kind of falls against the back counter. The blood kind of mixes in with some spilt drinks that shatter with his weight, and he just slumps to the ground, just his jaw hanging by a few thready, sinewy pieces.
Then he's gonna hop off the counter down here onto the backside.
Okay.
And land.
He just kind of whirs as he lands. The gun cocks again, ready for the next round. Okay. Are you getting down at all, Vines? Are you ducking down or anything?
I would say I'm crouched, yeah.
Okay. All I need to know. Before Ice Cream goes, this figure kind of walks forward and says, "Our orders are to take you alive. Just stand down, and maybe you'll survive one more day." And he kind of cocks his large rifle. He kind of holds his hand up to the rest of them, telling them not to fire but have their guns at the ready. Ice Cream Sandwich, it is your turn.
First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hop over the counter,
Yep.
crouch,
Okay.
and I'm gonna talk to this guy right here.
Okay.
Night Hat, who sent you?
Who sent us? We work for Reda. But you got a bounty on your head now. I don't know all the information, but I know that they want you alive, so come with us.
Let me ask you a question. So this door is sealed. Is there any panels or anything that we can try to open it with?
Yeah, there is a panel right here. There's also this door over here, and then like I said, the entire front panel of this thing is glass.
And we don't know if this door, I'm assuming this door will be locked as well.
You wouldn't know until you got back there. You still have your main action. You can continue to talk if you'd like.
SHINUK. Should we go or should we fight?
I don't know, there's too many of them. I don't know if you have enough rounds to kill them all, but not looking good right now. Either we go straight to Reda or make a break for it. Get the fuck out of here.
Are you guys trying to say this through your comms so that the other denizens of the tavern don't hear you?
Yeah, I'm behind. I'm still dug down, just talking through the.
Okay.
Comms.
Yeah. So either roll me a stealth or sleight of hand, both of you, so that the other people who are all aiming guns at you all don't hear you. Yeah. Okay. So you guys go unheard by everyone except for your party, of course, who have connected comms.
I mean, I can probably reach the panel, but is it worth opening that door, getting back there?
I mean, the only other thing we could do is drop smoke bombs where there's no smoke grenades, drop them in the path so we can run out the door, regroup down the street. Kind of funnel them down the block, if anything.
Where you say the panel was over here?
Yep.
Yeah, that's kind of far though. I can't actually. You know what? I can't get there because that's too far.
Well,
each of these is 5, right?
Yeah, each of those is 5. You could use your movement to give yourself another 30 feet, but then you wouldn't be able to interact with it until your next turn.
Right. All right. So we need to decide if we're gonna go or not. Because if we're gonna go, then I'll talk to the guy. If not, then I'll try to run over to the panel.
I think I can make it this far. I'll do it this way, so I'm still squatted down behind the counter.
Okay.
And I tell the dude, you know what? Give me a minute to think about it.
Okay, so as you say that, NODARO, you're on the roof. People see you. A couple of these guys are pointing guns at you. And it looks like one's running this way to try to get up on the roof on the side, and then this one has been intercepted by your allies.
So the roof, is it a skylight or a glass something on top so I can maybe see inside the building, or is it just a solid roof? I can't see through the roof, or is there maybe a glass thing that lets light in, anything like that?
So the roof kind of has a rounded slant to it on the edges and then flattens on the top. There is what looks like a roof access panel up there to get down into the establishment, but there's no glass panels or anything like that. There's just
Okay.
a metal hatch towards the edge of the roof.
Okay, because the thing that I'm trying to do, so I need to be able to see that door, because if I'm somehow able to get in the building, but without being seen, I would be able to use my psychokinetic hand to open that door, right?
Which door?
The mechanical door. Because under the information it says
This one?
I can... Yeah, because it says I can control a mechanical door. Like I can hold it open or hold it closed.
Right, so that's like a swinging door. This one is like a sliding magnetically locked door. So you'd have to actually access the control panel to open it, or blast a hole in it any other way.
Okay, whereabouts is the hatch? If I was to go inside the building.
Right here is where you would probably drop down.
Okay, I'm going to drop down.
Okay.
Do I need to roll anything, or to just
No,
literally drop
the
down?
hatch isn't locked. So you drop down into this, what looks like storage pantry almost. There's kind of like cleaning chemicals, and there's different food products as well.
Is this door open?
No, that door is closed.
Well, I mean, is it like
It is
locked
not
down, or it's locked?
It is not locked.
It is not locked. Okay. So if I threw my hologram grenade, how long would that last for?
Your hologram grenade lasts, I believe, for 1d4 rounds.
Okay, so if
I
I
will
throw
make
my so how many rounds would that be then? However many rounds I roll for?
Yeah. You'd roll
Okay.
1d4.
I think... Okay, so if I threw my hologram grenade, could I pretty much throw it right here? So all this section would be like the hologram, so they can sneak in behind that to open up the panel.
So what
And they
is the
won't-
hologram going to be?
The hologram would basically be of that control panel in the door. So they think they're behind the counter. So if I put the hologram up, they will think they're still behind the counter, but they can sneak behind the hologram and try open up the door and sneak out. Would that work?
I mean, there's a chance.
Okay, let's try that.
There's a lot of eyes in here, I will say that.
Well, the fact they don't know I'm in here, so if I just slide the grenade in, hopefully they won't
Okay.
see. Because it's a hologram grenade, I'm hoping it's not going to be a big bang or nothing, since I'm not exploding anything.
Yeah, it's not an explosive. So go
Okay,
ahead and
so
roll a
I'm gonna
stealth
try
check
to do
for
that.
me. All right, roll a stealth check as you creak the door open.
Of course.
As you creak the door open, you roll the grenade out. It stops on the floor. You hear one of them shout, "There's somebody in the storage room." Then the hologram goes up. This facsimile of the wall behind it. Are you doing anything else? You don't have any more movement. You can't. Yeah, you can't move out of there as of right now.
Okay, I want to put on I want to use my psychokinetic hand to hold the door closed.
Okay.
So it will stay closed.
Yeah, that's fine.
Since that's concentration, so that way I guess they can't come in and find me. So I'm gonna hold that closed.
Okay, sounds good. After NODARO, these guys are gonna kind of move this way, and they're gonna let off a couple shots. So TRON, you take a laser blast. That's a 16. So you're gonna take 3 points of damage. There's a -3 from your red circle, TRON. The other guy is going to fire towards ZUGA, who's not as well hidden as she was hoping. ZUGA, that is a 12. Does a 12 hit your the number? Nope, it does not. You have a 14 EAC. So a laser shot, ZUGA comes and then strikes into the pillar, knocking off some of the rock, the stone that is made of, that kind of spraying dust and pebbles on the ground from the impact.
Zucca hearts is pounding. This is the most intense thing she's ever done.
And they just continue to move towards you guys, leaving 2 people around the door. So, TRON, it is your turn.
So everybody in this general area right here, like all these guys, they're all hostile, right?
Yes.
What is my movement?
I believe it's 30.
Yeah, it's 30. Okay, I'm gonna take a. How does solar armor activate?
So you can activate it as a movement action, I believe. Let me make sure. Yeah, you can activate it and deactivate it as a move action. So you wouldn't be able to move this turn if you activated it. But you can still do your normal actions.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and activate it, and then I'm gonna throw a. What's the blast? Does it tell you the blast radius for? I just want to look. No, this doesn't tell you the area effect.
Oh, here. Yeah, so 15 feet radius. So as you activate your solar armor, this stellar energy shielding begins to these metal plates begin to appear over your armor that you normally wear, your second skin armor, kind of making yourself look bulkier, but you don't lose any movement ability or anything like that. You're still as sly as ever. And
these two behind.
They're
these two behind hostile?
No, they're
not.
hostile.
Oh, they're not? Okay.
No, they are passerbys that are currently trying to run. Same thing.
I'm gonna throw a frag grenade to right here.
Right there? Okay.
Yep.
So do you have frag grenade under your attacks? There you go, now it's in your attacks.
Full attack, I guess, yes.
No, not a full attack.
Oh, what? Well, already.
It's fine, we'll just do the first one.
Oh, thanks. You gave me the first one, which is a 0. So wait, what is the difference between full and I guess?
So a full attack is if you're not going to be using your movement action, you can attack twice instead of attacking once. That's what a full attack is.
I got you. You should give me the higher number. No,
I'll just
look, the tank's smoldering.
No, I'll just let you re-roll.
Well, thank you, Luke.
Thank God. That's really good.
I was about to say, watch it be worse, like -20.
You're throwing it here?
No, I'm gonna throw it. Well, that was the other question. I don't know the difference. I was saying I was gonna throw it right here on top of this dude.
That's fine too.
Oh, so generally, what is the distance I could throw that?
So it more depends on your roll. So with a 20, you can probably throw it 60 feet if you wanted to.
Oh, I got you.
You're not a weak individual. So as you toss the grenade, the red light blinking on it as it rolls to a stop right in front of this guy in the pillar is going to do 5 points of damage to him, this guy, and this guy, and this guy. So you see this guy immediately, the shrapnel pierces into his body. He's just covered in holes at this point, just falls flat on the ground, blood seeping out through his clothing. This guy gets knocked back this way, but is not out of the fight. And then this guy, who is right in the middle of the blast radius, just his lower torso is just blown to bits as his upper torso falls to the ground about 4 feet away. Also, these front panels, these polycarbonate panels, just shatter as the shrapnel slams into them, sending glass flying into the interior of the the diner. Is that all you're doing? You want to say anything, or you don't have?
Point to ZUGA. ZUGA. Next chance you get, pop a smoke grenade. Oh, that's right. Her tank is shot. Never mind.
She still has 30 feet of movement, I think.
Who has movement?
I think your movement speed is still 30 feet, so you could probably get close enough to throw a grenade through the window. Now that there's no glass there.
Yeah, I probably could.
Yeah, so I say to her, blue one, when you get a chance, throw it in if you can, alley-oop it, and see if you can't get into right here. Pointing to that guy.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I can do it.
That's intern for me.
Okay, SHINUK, it is back to you. You're kind of back in this corner, and you just keeping in contact with Ice Cream Sandwich. What are you doing?
Can I yell out and kind of bluff the whole place and just say, whatever Rita's paying them, I'll double it?
Roll a bluff check, and then tell me how you say this to this group of ruffians.
Whatever Rita is paying you guys, I'll double it. Just let us through.
Ice Cream, Ice Cream and Binds, you guys have a pretty good view. You see 3 or 4 of these guys kind of looking around to judge the room. And let me do this. So, So any of the guys with markers on them turn their guns on the rest of the people. So you convince 5 of the people in the bar. Those are now turning their weapons. You see the main guy who was addressing Ice Cream Sandwich. What are you doing? There's no way he can pay you that much. And this little Ysoki right here says, I don't know, boss. It seems pretty likely that we could be getting an even bigger payday. I don't know SHINUK very well, but I know he's a pretty hoity-toity arms dealer. You doing anything else, SHINUK?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna shoot this guy right in the mouth.
Oh shit, okay. Go ahead. Hey, as you fire the skip shot pistol, the blast disappears and then reappears, taking out part of the bar right here. Just leaving like a simmering void of where the material was before.
Oh, I forgot. Also, I will use Get 'em.
Okay. So everyone in the building, you can mark Get 'em up on their buffs at the top right-hand corner. So Vines and Ice Cream, you guys can both mark the Get 'em box. That'll add +1 to your attack rolls against.
Did I get it as well since I'm in the closet?
Yes, you will get it as well against this guy specifically.
John, you gotta end that with like some sort of catchphrase after blowing half the bar open. You did Bruce Willis this from Die Hard.
Oh god.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go for those.
Completely misses his target. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers. Alright, is that all you're doing, SHINUK?
Yep, I'm done.
Alright, ZUGA, it is your turn. There's a lot going on. There's smoke coming from like the ground where grenades have been hit. You see Beep Boop Blip off to the side of the building, who's kind of just a shambled mess currently, no longer functioning at this point in time.
Right. I want to throw the grenade where Tron asked me to the best of my ability.
Okay, you'd probably have to move closer, like around here, to get it through one of the shattered windows. Okay, go ahead and roll for grenade.
Okay. Because I moved, I can't do a full attack, correct?
Yes, that is true. Ooh,
Yes!
That's a natural 20.
22!
So,
you go, girl.
As you throw the grenade, it flies through the air. This one much more sleek in comparison to the look of the frag grenades. It hits the edge of this table, rolls off. These two individuals, the people in the bar, you see them look down, and the guy kind of looks up and goes, holy fuck, and then like it explodes, but leaving them unharmed, the building begins to fill with a thick black smoke.
I threw a smoke?
Oh, I thought that's what you were throwing.
No, she threw a frag.
Oh shit, okay. Yeah, no.
Yeah. I was like, oh.
For sure. Never mind, it does not fill with smoke. But this guy is straight up dead. So is this guy. And so she takes out 2 of the people who wanted to join you, but
Oh, well,
4 of the people go down, and a frag grenade explodes, sending shrapnel. You guys are ducked behind the bar. It does not pose a threat to you at this time. Ice Cream Sandwich, you kind of peek up above the bar, and you just see ZUGA's blue form kind of hanging onto this stone pillar, her arm up as she just lobbed a grenade into the building.
Good job, Furball. Mostly killed a couple of our friends. You'll be on cleanup duty after that.
You're welcome.
Alrighty.
Vacuum guts.
Bowzer's turn.
Yeah, so I'm gonna basically just whip out my weapon and hit the guy with a full attack.
So you pull out your tactical doshko, this long pole arm with 3 massive spikes on the end, and you swing it down. And you can do a full attack if you'd like, if you don't plan on moving.
Yeah, I don't.
Cool. So the first one, actually, I need you to roll twice because he's still prone, so you have advantage. So go ahead and do another full attack as well. There you go. So the first attack is a natural 20. So you slam it down into his head. The spikes like pierce through his skull, and you feel like the blades like scrape on the concrete sidewalk. And then for good measure, you swing it back up, and his head lifts up with the weapon for a moment before you slam it back down, just like shattering the bones in his back. This guy is definitely not alive anymore. You pull the doshko up further, blood drips from it. There's a couple like bone shards that are like caught in the blade. But that guy is definitely out of commission.
Yeah, now that's my turn. And that's what it gets for hitting my shoulder.
Vines. What is our feathered friend the Strix gonna do?
I'm gonna pop up and take a shot at this guy right here.
Okay, make sure you have get him check marked.
Oh, this is the guy? Okay.
Yep.
My laser pistol.
Full attack. 8. The first one misses. The second one fires into him, doing 2 points of damage. It leaves a small hole in his shoulder as one of his arms go limp, and he starts lifting his blaster up towards you. What is your drone also shooting him?
My drone is gonna go over here. Gonna stay at the corner here and take a shot at this guy here.
Okay. This weapon already cocked. He fires it off. It goes wide, pinging into some of the upholstered seating. This guy like hits the ground really fast as the gun goes off. Kind of looks up to this menacing little like spider droid with a Glock strapped to it. He looks very worried. At this point, after you, this guy right here is going to just fire off a shot at this individual who's now prone, killing him point blank with a tactical semi-auto pistol as well. And he just kind of looks over to the drone and just nods and gives a thumbs up as this guy then blows this guy's brains like across the room, his thumb still up as he like falls to the ground. It then begins erupting into chaos as gunfire starts spreading across now, once allies shooting across the room at each other. And I need binds. Does a 16 hit you?
Yes.
Okay, so you take 4 points of damage as not a laser, but an actual bullet just strikes into one of your shoulders, sending you back for a moment. Your wing gets clipped a little bit by the bullet as well, but still functional. And Ice Cream Sandwich, does a 14 hit you? So that's going to be the green circle. So a 14 does hit you as you take 5 points of damage as a bullet like hits you like almost dead in the chest. But you
is that minus blue or minus?
That's minus your red. So you have to go through your red circle before you get to any other circle. The green circle is your kinetic AC, so that's against like physical attacks. Your blue circle is your energy AC, which is against like lasers, ghosts, stuff like that. So after that spray of bullets, this person is dead, this person is dead, and this person over here is also dead. So there are now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 individuals that you can see in here that are still standing, only one of which made any kind of means to align with you guys, which is this guy. So it is now Ice Cream Sandwich's turn. What are you doing, Ice Cream?
I'm shooting him.
Okay, make sure you have get him check marked. 6 and a natural 20. The natural 20 definitely hits. As you how would you like to kill this guy? Since you have a rapport with him, I'll let you describe to me how you kill him.
Yeah, it's not gonna be too crazy. I'm gonna line up the shot. I'm gonna shoot him in the head. Bullet's just gonna fucking go through, explode his brain out, or whatever he has up there.
Yeah, so this green, like, viscous, chunky, like, mix of brain and sinew and muscle and fat, like, spray out the back of his insectoid head, splattering across the 3 individuals behind him. The body just falls to the ground.
I'm just gonna say,
well, I guess you have my answer.
See, that's how you do a cool catchphrase thing. Okay, so is that all you're doing, Ice Cream Sandwich?
No, I duck back down.
Okay. So at this point, guy gets on the roof, and 2 people are gonna fire at the group outside. So ZUGA does a 16 hit. Your blue circle. Yep. Okay. So you take 4 points of damage as a laser blast catches you in one of your legs, kind of throwing you onto the ground, like forward into the pavement.
Okay, so you said 4 points of damage?
Yep.
Okay.
And BOWZER does a 12 hit. I don't think it does.
No, I'm a 14.
Yeah, so it blasts towards you, but it just slams into your armor, kind of not phasing you at all. Okay, so, and then TRON does a 14 hit you. I don't think with your upgraded armor it does. Nope, it does not. So your starry, like, armor plates that have appeared just absorb the laser shot as it hits your torso.
Yeah, I was actually trying to figure out what. So when I put the solar armor, or when I activate it, how much does it actually buff my armor? Because my base is 15.
Right now, it buffs your armor by +1. So if you look at your sheet and you checkmark and uncheckmark it, you'll see your armor points change.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I got you. Okay.
Yeah, so it gives you +1 to both, and that'll change at level 5, level 11, and level 17, I think.
I got you. Okay.
All right, Nodaro. You're holding the door shut, you hear a massive amount of gunfire on the other side, and then you hear a quippy remark from your android friend. What are you doing?
Okay, so is my hologram still up?
Yes, your hologram is still up, but it doesn't seem like anyone's taken use of it.
Okay, I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna go behind the hologram and I'm gonna try open up this door.
Okay.
You said there was a panel there?
Yep, so
What
go ahead
did I
and
need to roll?
you need to roll a computers or an engineering check. 18. So as you start hacking into the control panel, at first you just type in a few random digits and then you manage to break past the not so great firewall. And after a few seconds, you get the green light as the door begins to slide open. You see no individuals in the kitchen anymore, and the back door kind of hangs open.
Is Rita still in this back room?
You have no idea.
Okay, I'm gonna make my way over there. I know I don't have moves to get there, but I'm gonna move as much as possible towards there to see if she's in the back.
Okay, so
you
can get about right here. So as you get up there, you see the door is shut. So there's no lights on underneath the door or anything like that. But you don't have enough movement to get over there and open the door up.
Okay, alright, and my turn.
Okay. Tron, it is your turn. The enemies that you can still see outside are this guy, and this guy.
ZUGA, if I fire, I'm not gonna hit her, correct?
She is
Like, she's short.
She is like 2 feet tall.
Okay, yeah. I'm like 7 or 8.
Yeah, I think you're like 6'3", so you'll be fine.
I want to is this dude here an enemy?
No, he is not. He is a bystander.
Alright, I wanna basically, so I have 2 pistols. Can I fire both of them since I have 4 arms?
You can do a full attack. That would be the equivalent of that, but your arms actually don't affect how many times you can attack.
You see that, my token? I have pistol in each hand, my man.
I know.
No,
so you can do a full attack, dude.
Yeah, so I wanna
you can do a full attack and so you can declare it against multiple foes, or like if you do a full attack and you kill one with the first attack, then you can move the second attack over to another individual.
Yeah, so we're gonna start out with full attack on him, and then I guess I'm probably not gonna kill him, but if I do, then whatever's remaining towards Hombre.
Cool.
Oh shit! Oh, them dice. Oh no, Bowser, you just got shot in the back of the head.
As you fire off the two shots, they fly through the air and towards this guy who, like, with supernatural agility, just manages to like bend backwards, almost his head touching the ground before bending up as the bullets fly over him. And he just kind of smirks and looks like he's about to start running towards you, ZUGA, and Bowser.
Well, I was gonna throw some, try and home loan this and throw some marbles out there, but I don't have any more, movement or ability, so in turn.
Okay. SHINUK, it is your turn.
Is there a like a microphone or PA system kind of like behind this counter where they call out orders or something?
Roll a perception check. No, there is not. Not that you can see.
Okay. So I yell out really loud again. Just look to the guy to the left of you and look to the guy to the right of you. And ask yourself one last time, do you want to be like him or do you want to take my offer? And I kind of bluffed them again.
Okay, roll bluff check.
See if
28. Ice Cream, you have a pretty good view, and so do you, Bynes. You see like everyone in the bar like lowering their weapons.
Looks like we got a smart group here.
Question, we wouldn't see this happening, correct?
You can see it through the window as everyone begins lowering their weapons. But it doesn't look like the people on the outside got the memo.
Gotcha.
So how many more people have turned? I mean, is there
everyone in the bar is now not wanting to fight you. After the amount of death that has happened in this Diner.
Okay, so how many are left that are just aggressive towards us? Are we still in combat? Can we move freely to the door, to Rita's door, to try to prop it open and get her?
So we're still in combat, not with the people on the inside. They're not fighting you at this point, but the people outside are still actively in combat. So you guys are still working in the turn order until that is resolved.
Okay.
Anybody want some pie?
There's just like a splattered blueberry pie that's taken a couple bullets on the counter.
So I move over this way.
Okay.
And then I kind of like motion out for everybody inside that has turned on our favor to step outside and assist us. And then I'm going to fire at this guy.
You get the how do I word this? You get the feeling that these people are less wanting to aid you and more just wanting not to fight you. So they're like getting out of your way actively as you're moving towards the door. None of them are firing on you, but none of them seem to want to follow you into whatever bloodbath you're about to walk into.
Cool. I fire at this guy.
You're firing at this guy?
It was this guy that I had
okay.
view of.
Yep, cool.
Yeah, but I just missed with the natural one, so GG.
Yeah, as you go to fire the tactical skip shot pistol, much of the issue with a skip shot pistol is they can be prone to malfunctioning, and the muzzle of the blaster, of the skip shot blaster, just contains the blast and then explodes, bending the metal backwards. You're gonna take 1 point of damage, and that blaster is no longer functional. Okay. So yeah, you're just gonna take 1 point of damage from that. I think that's all you can do this turn. It is ZUGA.
I want to shoot at this guy with a full.
Okay, which one?
Like, this
Okay,
guy out
cool.
here on the road.
Yep, go ahead and do your full attack. It's a 17 and a 3. So the 17 hits. So as you fire off the first round, it strikes him in the lower torso, kind of like piercing his stomach as you see blood and a little bit of sinew begins to fall and hang out as he's like going into a dead sprint. It kind of pushes you backwards as you fire out the second shot and land on your butt back on the sidewalk. This gun has a lot of force for someone your size.
Yeah.
Okay, are you moving? You can't move. Are you doing anything else? Are you saying anything?
I guess I would check in on the guys inside and be like, "You're still alive?" Because I don't know if I can see them over the window. I have no idea if they're alive or not.
Yeah, now that you're on your butt, you don't quite have much of a vantage point.
Yeah. I just want to check and make sure the other guys are alive, I guess.
Okay, so you guys hear ZUGA's voice ring over the comms.
I guess they're dead.
Oh, sorry. She was asking us over the comms. Is that
Yes,
what you
yes.
said? Okay.
Yeah.
We're good in here for now for a ball.
Okay, there's just a couple of guys out here. Are we leaving?
I think SHINUK is on his way to help.
Okay.
I'm gonna go grab this woman by the beard.
Oh, yeah. Bad woman with a beard. Put us other beard people to shame.
Okay, so Bowser, it is your turn.
I'm gonna move right here, and then with my tactical Doshko still out, I'm just gonna take a swipe at this guy.
Do it! Giant bear begins running like a linebacker. As you swing towards him, again with supernatural agility, he like bends backwards, dodging, and then bends back up the other direction, and then immediately is going to try to stab you with a dagger. That is a 17. I think 17 does hit you, so you're going to take 3 points of damage.
Yeah.
As this dagger strikes into your armor, kind of piercing through even just a little bit, doing a little bit of damage to your stamina pool. He is then going to move around the backside of you, and that'll be the end of his turn. This guy's going to let off a shot, so TRON, does a 13 hit you? I don't think it does. And ZUGA, does a 12 hit you? I don't think it does. So 2 laser blasts fly towards TRON and ZUGA, flying and hitting the side of the building and the stone sidewalk, respectively. Coming close, but not quite hitting either of you. So after them, it is Binds.
is still alive right now that we're fighting?
So right now, the only people you're fighting are on the outside. It's this guy, and then this guy. The only one you have a view on is this guy through the glass, the polycarbonate window. And then you see NODARO like investigating the back room. Everyone in the bar is just kind of moving out of your guys' way.
I'm just gonna move over to here.
Okay.
And my drone's gonna climb up onto the bar top, and he's gonna go to here.
Okay.
And I'll end my turn.
Alrighty. After binds, the door to the storage room once again opens as one of the individuals who was making their way to the roof has dropped in and kind of comes out with a blaster and a fire. Binds us a 13. Does that hit your EAC, the blue circle? It does not. So this blaster bolt flies past you, like kind of ruffles your feathers for a moment, and you turn and you see this guy kind of like almost out of breath holding his blaster pistol. Ice cream sandwich, it is your turn.
Alright, since I'm inside, I'm gonna use my double movement to get here.
Okay, so you're gonna use full movement. That means no action.
Yep, so right here, so when she opens the door,
okay,
I'll be erect and ready.
Awesome. NODARO, it is your turn. You see Ice Cream Sandwich rush past you, kind of putting his back up against the wall, readying his weapons.
Is the door closed?
The door is
cracked?
closed. The door is fully closed. It does not seem to be locked.
Okay, I'm going to... I guess I'm going to sneak for this. I want to try slowly. So I kind of want to walk up, kind of put my ear against the door, see if I can hear anything. And then I want to... If I don't hear anything, then I want to slowly open the door.
Okay.
Have a look around, see if I can see anything.
Okay, so
or any information because afterwards.
Okay, roll a stealth check and then roll a perception check. Pretty good stealth.
Nope.
Perception. On the other side of the door, you just hear muffled talking. It sounds like somebody's angry and yelling at somebody else, but you can't quite make out the words. The room must be pretty well soundproofed.
Try rubbing your antennas against the door.
So are you opening the door?
Yes, I will open the door.
Okay, so as you crack open the door, you see the first person you see is Kimiko, who looks terrified as you see Reda Beta holding a gun to her head, like standing on the desk behind her with her arm, her arms up, holding her blaster to the back of Kimiko's head. You're not gonna take me! This is just business, SHINUK! So all you really have left right now is movement. Because you've used your action to listen in and open the door.
Okay, I'm gonna do one step back, so I'm kind of on the other side of the, I'm on the same side as Ice Cream Sandwich, but out the doorway, so if he wants to sneak in,
okay,
I can. So I end my turn, I just take a step back, clear the doorway, and end my turn.
Alright, Tron, it is your turn.
How is this guy right here looking?
He's looking okay. He hasn't been hurt too bad. It seems like his body's somehow modified. He has extremely supernatural agility, and he's a little hurt, but not too bad. The other two up at the door are also not too damaged either.
Currently, he is facing BOWZER, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Where is he looking?
Which guy?
This guy right here. Which door? Is he looking at us or?
Yeah, he's looking directly towards you and ZUGA. Same with this Vesk over by the window. He's keeping an eye on you two, but also like apprising his surroundings as he just heard gunshots come from inside the building as well. He's kind of crouched down, but his head is still peeking up over the window, where the people inside can still see him there as well.
And how is ZUGA looking? How much is she took? She's taking damage. How's she looking?
ZUGA looks. She's on the brink of like collapsing.
All right,
I'm fine. That's okay.
I grab. All right, so I grab ZUGA by the scruff, and then I'm gonna drag her to right here.
Okay.
just to try and break line of sight of at least this guy right here.
Okay, great.
And with that, I want to apply the serum of healing that I have on me to her.
Oh, awesome. ZUGA, you can roll 1d6.
Isn't it 1d8?
Maybe it is. Let me make sure. It is 1d8, yes, you are correct. So, ZUGA, you can roll 1d8.
6.
So you get 6, so you can heal 6 points. So you have full stamina again. You feel the serum enter your body, and it's very akin to like a adrenaline shot. Your pupils go wide, and you feel like this large amount of energy like enter your system.
Wow. Thank you, Tron. I feel alive.
No worries, little one. I pat her on the head and then point to B-Boop and tell her to chop with the wrench. Make him work.
All right.
We're gonna need him.
Okay. Is that
And,
the end of your
with
turn,
that,
Tom?
with that. Let me ask you this: dragging her, how much?
You didn't lose any movement. She's
Okay.
2.5 feet tall and weighs maybe 30 pounds.
Looking
Maybe.
at Bowser, how does Bowser look?
Bowser's not looking too good either.
Yeah, looking pretty fucking bad. Let's be honest.
He's got a hole in his shoulder. He's got a knife wound. He's got a couple other bullet holes in him. He's looking pretty bad.
And I don't have, it's because I gave her the healing potion. I don't get to do an attack, do I?
Nope, that's your action.
Fuck. Wait, hold on. ZUGA, you were here. I was here.
You have about 15 feet of movement.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. All right, so I'm gonna try and get back in. That'll just make it okay. Yeah, I moved back right here and in turn.
Okay, SHINUK, the guy that you had sight on is now ducked behind this window. You can just barely see him, and you see the guy in the back of the room facing off of Bynes. Ice Cream Sandwich and NODARO have disappeared into the kitchen.
Okay, and then how are these two guys looking?
So this guy is pretty much undamaged. You cannot see the other guy. You do see the guy facing off with Bowser is damaged, but not like he's not like hanging on by a thread or anything like that. You see him through the shattered glass.
Okay, and then I can move by this guy if I wanted to run by him, right?
If you get in one of the squares directly connected to his square, he would be able to get an attack of opportunity. But
I
as
have
long
mobility.
oh yeah, so you'd be fine.
Cool. So I'm gonna run by this guy, use him as a shield. You know what, let's shoot this guy over here.
Okay, gonna make your attack. The 14. Yeah, as you fire it, he's not facing you. Which gun are you using? Because your skip shot pistol is broken.
Oh, it's broken.
Yeah, the barrel has been exploded.
Sweet. What would you ask with what?
Do you have another weapon that you're firing at him?
I do have another weapon, yes.
Okay, cool. Yep, so go ahead and roll for that one. It's your plasma bolter, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so as you pull out your plasma bolter, you see the energy building up inside as it fires off. The bolt of energy flies towards him, but misses him by a hair. You do anything else, saying anything, or?
Yep. I yell out to these guys. Same offer for all of you guys. Double whatever Rita's paying.
Okay, go ahead and roll. You can roll bluff or persuasion. There's been a lot of death. Bluff is good. You're good at bluff. Okay. So this guy is going to put his gun down and just like put his hands up. I don't want no trouble, okay? As long as you're gonna pay us, I don't care where the money comes from or who it comes from. This guy also kind of like back up against the building. This large vest creature, very intimidating, just kind of like shakes, like nods his head yes, drops his gun on the ground. The guy facing off of Bowser seems still intent on fighting. So, ZUGA, it is your turn.
I want to work on Beat Boop.
Okay, so you're running over to Beat Boop?
Yeah, running over to Beat Boop, and I'm just gonna start trying to fix him as fast as I can.
Yep, roll an engineering check.
Engineering. Oh.
And he is in a very sorry state.
Yeah.
As you start rifling through his inner components and everything, after a few seconds, he begins to power back on. He's still gonna need some work, but he's in good enough shape, so you can give him one point of health back.
Okay.
He's in good enough shape to get out of here, but he's not gonna be doing any damage or participating in much combat until you get them fully repaired.
Yeah, that's fine. That's all. I can't do anything right. That was my action.
Yep, that's your action.
Okay, then I end turn.
Okay. Bowser, you're facing off against Weird Slender Man. What are you doing?
And he's relatively decent health right now still.
Yes, he is.
I am going to run basically to right here, and then I am going to use my serum of healing on myself.
Okay, so as you run away from him, he's going to try to take another jab at you.
Okay.
That is a 13. I still don't think that hits.
No, I'm 14.
Yeah, so as he does that, you get away from him as you feel the knife like scrape against your armor, not doing any damage, not being able to pierce it, and you give yourself a serum of healing, so you can roll 1d8. You get 4 points of health back, or stamina back. You doing anything else? Communicating with anyone?
No, that's it.
Okay. And before binds, this guy is going to run towards SHINUK and take a jab. SHINUK does a 16 hit your kinetic AC. Yeah, your kinetic AC is a 15. So
Yep.
You take 4 points of damage to your stamina as you feel a knife just get jabbed into your gut. The guy with supernatural speed runs up very low and just jabs into your lower torso. You feel like the warmth of blood pooling up beneath your clothing and your armor. And binds. It is your turn.
Alright, so this guy here, they're hostile to me, right? Or
Yes,
no,
he
right?
is hostile to you.
Alright, I'm gonna fire my laser pistol at him. Just not a full attack.
Okay. 6. As you fire the laser pistol, you have not had good luck with your aim this evening. It flies past him, slamming into the concrete wall behind him, leaving a blaster burn into the concrete.
I'm gonna tuck around the corner over here.
Okay. You tuck around the corner, you meet eyes with NODARO as you see Ice Cream Sandwich and NODARO both on either side of this doorway that's been cracked open by NODARO. What about your drone?
He is going to come down right to the corner down here by the entrance
Okay.
and fire a shot at this guy.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. Well, that is gonna hit. So as you fire it, it's just splatters this guy's brain sideways across the window and the concrete. This guy who had given up, who was no longer in the fight, his brain splattered across the pavement. You see the brain smear across the windows as well. Just your drone just gives an affirmative whir as it has completed its duty. Is that all you're doing?
Yeah, that's all I'm doing.
Alright, Ice Cream.
Yes. Alright, so I'm gonna peek.
Yeah, as you peek
over
around,
here.
you see the same thing that NODARO saw. You see Kimiko, the waitress, being held at gunpoint by Reda Beta as she's standing on her desk.
Look, I had a rifle and I have a razor. One way or another, that beard's coming off. Is this the easy way or the hard way?
You just hear from inside the room say again, "You'll never take me alive, it was just business, SHINUK." And then that repeats again, "You'll never take me alive, it's just business, SHINUK." And it kind of just seems to be her saying that on loop.
Can I see inside the room?
Yeah, as you peek in, you see her on the table. Can you roll a perception for me? Well, yeah, so as you peek in, you see Kimiko scared. She doesn't seem to be as bothered by Rita putting a gun to her head, and you seem to notice every time Rita says that, at the end of the sentence, you see a flicker in her form. And then it flickers, and she says it again. And you look down towards the desk, and just beneath Rita's feet, you see a holo grenade portraying her image above it. This is not the real Rita. Rita does not seem to be in the room. It's just Kimiko in there just standing alone with this hologram.
So I'm gonna walk up to her.
Where is she?
She kind of just shakes her head. I don't know. I don't know.
Where did she go?
She's like begins backing up towards the wall. Please don't hurt me. I'm just a waitress. I'm just a waitress.
Is there any way I can tell if she's lying?
Yeah, definitely. So if you can roll sense motive. 18. She seems to be telling the truth. She's scared shitless. She doesn't know exactly what's going on. She just keeps looking back at you and at the hologram of Rita, who just keeps repeating the same phrase over and over again, and she just kind of falls to her knees and is just like in tears. Just, don't kill me, don't, please.
Alright, I'm gonna go over comms so everyone can hear.
Okay.
Looks like Beardy booked it.
That bitch.
I want to, can I search like the desk in the area to see if I...
Yeah, roll.
Just kind of see if I see, if I can figure out which way she went. Okay, so what is it? Perception?
Yeah, perception. Well, so the desk is pretty well cleaned out. And looking through everything, it seems this office is more of a front. There's probably another place that she keeps most of her business holdings and information. The only thing that you see is a notepad, and it's kind of weird because it's a very archaic like kind of thing. Not very many people use like pen and paper, but there is like a notepad that seems to have a few pages ripped off the top of it with a pen sitting next to it.
But it's blank, right? Like, I mean, it doesn't have... The pages are just missing?
Yeah, the pages are missing. The notepad seems blank, but it's definitely a heavily used notepad.
Can I take the notepad and pen and do the rubbing the pen lightly over the notepad?
I'm so excited. That's what I was hoping someone would do. But I was like, I didn't have a lot of faith. I'll be honest. Yeah, as you begin to scratch the pen across the paper, you see the last note that she had written start to appear in between the black marks of the pen as you scribble across. And it says 2438 Fairlane Drive. Hope someone wrote that down.
Yes, I have it in D's notes.
I see what you did there, sir.
So, are you doing anything else?
Yeah, over the comms.
It looks like I may have an address. 2438 Fairlane Drive.
Okay, so after that, it is NODARO's turn. What are you doing?
Does she have any sort of kind of surveillance system in her office or anything? Maybe we can see.
So there's no...
Maybe what kind of car she got into or something?
Yeah, so as you're looking through the office, there is actually zero technology in here other than the holo grenade that's on the desk. There are cameras throughout the diner. None of them are in the office, but there doesn't seem to be any like technological center for those to reach here. So that would also probably all be fed into a secondary location.
Is the hologram grenade like a one-time use?
No, it's not a one-time use. It can be used multiple times.
Alright, well, I'm gonna pick it up and take it.
Okay, so you
So
can
get
add
another one.
Yep, so you can add another holo grenade, and then you can pick up the one on your way out as well.
Okay, I'm gonna go peer out in the back alley, just see if I can maybe see if there's anything going on out there. So I'm gonna just walk to the door.
Okay.
And kind of go out into the back alley, just kind of peek out.
Yeah, roll a perception check.
See if there's anything suspicious going on out there. God, my rolls are so bad.
So out in the alley, you see a few individuals. They look just like some homeless, like drug-ridden people. They're kind of like staring up towards the sky with like awe, not even seeming to be fazed by the gunfire. But they don't seem to be of the right state of mind currently.
So they're not coherent enough to ask if the seen a bearded lady come out here.
You can
so
definitely ask them if you would like.
I want to try to ask to have enough movement in this turn to ask them.
You can yell across the alleyway if you want.
Alright, well, I'm gonna yell over to them. Have you guys seen short bearded lady walk out here? Get in the car?
A bearded lady? Wait, what? We saw a lady with a beard. She went.
You know where she went?
She went flying, dude. A car drove down the alley. She got in and literally went flying.
Do you know what kind of car?
I'm gonna be honest. I was more enamored by the bearded lady than the car. I wasn't paying too much attention. Do you have any credits that you could spare?
Do I have any more drugs on me?
No, your
Oh,
pack
shit.
of drugs. Your pack of drugs exploded.
Someone's
in
gonna slap with a bag of angel dust,
tower.
basically.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, hey.
You guys do not have any more drugs on you. They're all on your ship now.
I mean, do you have any more information that would be worth some credits, or?
I don't know. Do you have any like spice?
Unfortunately, I'm out right now.
Well, I don't want to talk to you then.
I mean, I can maybe free up some credits.
He turns to one of the other guys who's just like kind of like dozing off, and he's like, "This bug seems maidenless." Tron, what are you doing?
This guy, what is his intentions right now?
He has given up. This is the only guy who's still actively trying to do combat.
All right.
This guy in the bar.
I'm gonna move here.
That
You
guy
said
as well.
3. All right, so I'm gonna move to right here,
Okay.
and then I wanna. How's he looking now?
He's looking pretty bad at this point.
So I'm gonna try and grapple him with all 4 arms to kind of. Is he big? Well, let me size him up first. Is he bigger or smaller than
He's
me?
about 5'6". He's smaller than you.
But didn't you say he's
He's supernaturally.
Possibly-
He's like supernaturally agile.
Got you. Is he facing me or facing SHINUK?
He's facing SHINUK.
I'm gonna pistol whip him.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an athletic check.
Damn.
Yeah, you go to pistol whip and one of his arms flies up and grabs your arm with the gun in it.
Damn you teeter-tottering 16, because that's what it was originally, and then it just popped over to
God.
9.
Okay, are you doing anything else?
Um,
You can talk.
go man, I got 3 more arms. That's what I'm gonna tell him.
Okay. SHINUK.
Give up, or 3 more smacks. Nah, that's in turn.
Okay, SHINUK, it is your turn.
Okay, this guy's still hostile, right?
Yep.
So I kind of cock my rifle to kind of whir it up, so it's like just charging up on him to kind of intimidate him and just tell him you got one last chance to put down your weapon.
He kind of like smiles and opens his mouth, and it looks like his tongue has been cut off, and he just like shakes his head no, and looks like he's about to go to attack you again.
Okay. So I will go move back away from him.
Okay.
And try to fire with my plasma bolter.
Alrighty, so go ahead and do your attack. 6. As you fire towards him, you again miss. This is not your primary weapon, and it is showing.
Okay, I end my turn.
ZUGA, it is your turn.
I'm not close to anybody.
Nope.
Better be fixing beep boop.
Yeah, can I try and do like another?
Yeah, do another engineering
Engineering.
check. 22. Alright, you can give him 1 hit point back. Another hit point back. You begin to repair some of the damages on the spot.
Is there any control panels?
Outside?
close to- Yeah.
No, not near you.
Okay. Then I'll just end my turn.
Hey, Bowser.
Alright. Move right here again. And this time I'm going to hit him again with my typical Doshko.
Okay. Natural 20. Yeah, as you move up and you take a large build up to this swing, now that you're feeling a little bit more energetic, you slice him directly down the middle before it stops near his clavicle, and it just slams his torso into the ground, and he is dead. Just blood splatters outwards, covering you and Tron, brain matter and blood.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pretty much roar and then end my turn.
Okay. In Sidebinds, you hear clattering as You're pretty sure you hear noises in the shed or in the storage room as the last guy alive is attempting to make a getaway. So, Binds, it is your turn.
Here on the corner, just take a look. Is the
You see his legs dangling from the hatch in the ceiling.
I'm just gonna step out from here. Guess I'll try another shot at him. At his legs.
Okay.
Oh, my aim has been terrible.
And it persists. As you fire, his legs disappear and onto the roof, and he is gone. So combat is now over. As you guys begin to collect yourselves in the diner, you have an address. The place is empty. No one else seems to be wanting to enter combat with you. The street has been cleared due to all the gunfire. We will pick up next time. Yeah, I hope you all catch us next time.